Hello YouTube family. I wanted to give you a quick update. So far things are going well. Today I am 9 weeks and 6 days. Tomorrow I'll be 10 weeks. Since my last video we've had 2 additional sonograms. On the 28th of August I was 8 weeks, 0 days, and it was just a repeat sono. This one actually has more detail. You can see, excuse my nails, I was messing around with the marker. You can see a little bean-shaped baby. Heart rate was 163. Things were well. Things are going well. And then on the 8th of September, which was just a couple of days ago, I had my first OB appointment with my doctor here. I'll probably only see her that one time because we are relocating to Reno, Nevada. And I already have an appointment scheduled with a new OB doctor for the 13th of October. We would have scheduled it sooner, but supposedly when you live in that area, you have to get a referral from your regular doctor. So as soon as I get there, which actually I'm probably going to make that appointment today, but as soon as I get there, which I'm leaving on the 1st of October, and I'll be staying in a hotel while my husband takes care of the arrangements of watching the movers pack everything up. I told him that I wasn't going to help with this move, not because I'm a punk, but because I moved to Owasso September 1st, so just over a year ago. And with that move, I basically packed the entire house myself, which wasn't a problem. I wasn't working anymore, and I had time to kill, so I did. Now I'm not working now, and yes, technically I do have time to kill, but I am also pregnant, and I'm not gonna worry about the stress of moving or packing or the risk of overworking myself or even carrying anything that might be too heavy. And he understands that. Anyway, so I'll be there, but we did a sono with this one doctor, and these images aren't very clear, not as clear as the last one, just because she did it abdominally, and even though I had urinated before, my bladder started to fill up again, so it is very hard to see. But if you look from here to here is the little baby. So he or she is definitely growing. Heart rate this day was 169. On the 7th, which was the day before, which was Sunday, we were able to hear the heart rate on our fetal Doppler for the first time, and we were getting 160 to 170 range. So we were excited to finally be able to hear that on our own. And I can get some blood tests. I don't know if she said the name of it, but I have to be at least 10 weeks along that checks the genetics of the baby. I'll probably wait until we get over, or I get over to Nevada before getting that done, since that's where we're going to be. Appetite-wise, it's funny with this one because I recall with my last 3 pregnancies, I always craved some type of fruit, and or just any fruit. With my last one it was strawberries, and then my first 2 it was just various fruits. It was just fruits. This one, it's not the same. There's not one thing I crave, but it seems like it's a lot of carbs, which I'm not excited about. I'm worried about that. I still try to eat healthy, but a lot of carbs, and I put on some weight, which I did put on weight before this with the IVF cycle in April, and then when we were preparing my lining for this transfer, I put on weight. So I'm normally stay around 117 pounds, which I could probably lose some of that too, but for someone my age, 38, 117 pounds isn't too bad when you compare what most of America is. But anyway, that doesn't matter. With the April IVF cycle and medications, I bumped up to 126, which was a lot to me. I mean, and then when I was taking all the medications to prepare my lining, I went up to 132. So I feel like a cow. And I know it's not the baby. The baby's, you know how tiny a baby is. Of course, my boobs have gotten bigger for sure, but I'm not happy. I feel like a fat cow. You can't say, well, you're pregnant and that's why, because I gained the weight before and it really was not like I could lose it. You know, when you're preparing your body to carry a child, you can't really diet. So that was really hard for me. So when I went to my first OB appointment, I'm weighing in at 137. So it's freaking me out. I don't know, with my last pregnancy, he was an 8-pound, 4-ounce baby, but with my last pregnancy, my weight was 150. And that's a lot. I hope I don't get any bigger than 150 with this one. But with me starting at, I don't know, 132 and already I'm at 137, it doesn't look favorable to me. But anyway, it's just weird. I crave a lot of potatoes or pasta. And I still eat fruit. I still like fruit, but I've always liked fruit and I've always liked vegetables, so that's nothing new. It's just, it's weird. It's weird. No nausea, but like I said, I've never really had nausea with any pregnancy. My last son, Tyler, I did have some nausea in the beginning, but that was honestly a very, very, very stressful situation, so I'm assuming that was stress related. And what else? Sleep-wise, I am been trying to wean myself off of my sleeping pill. I take trazodone for my insomnia, and I used to take 100 milligrams a night, and I reduced that to 50 a while back, but now I've been trying to do 25 milligrams. But I noticed that if I take 25, I may sleep anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. And last night, I went ahead and took a whole 50 milligram tab, hoping I wouldn't wake up, and I still woke up. I was awake at 3 o'clock, and I think, you know, of course I had to get up and potty, but I think that I laid here at least for another hour, maybe another hour and a half before I finally fell asleep again. So it's very frustrating for that. And I was hot, so I had to turn my little bedside fan on in addition to the ceiling fan, and then keeping the thermostat at 70 during nighttime. And of course with sleeping, I had bought myself this little body pillow. It's a pregnancy body pillow, and it's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. It really helps. So if you don't have one, or if you're gonna need one, it's worth the investment, I believe, because it really makes your sleeping that much easier. I can't think of anything else to say. not much else going on, just getting ready to move. Not 100% excited about that, but you know, it is what it is. And I guess that's it. So, thank you again for the new subscribers that I've received. It's really nice. I hope that I can help you, and I hope that my story is informative and inspiring to you and gives you hope and encouragement that you know, not to give up. And I hope that you guys have a nice day, a nice week, and take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.